Hello and welcome to Your Broken Galaxy. I'm Broken, and today I'm going to be asking the question, what if Bo-Katan was a raging feminist? Okay, so here is the deal. Din Djarin is like searching for the Jedi so he can give Grogu to them and everything, right? Din is on the boat with Grogu, and he and the Quarren is like, hey, let's traumatize your baby by having him watch a monster eat something. And Din's like, it's okay, he's been traumatized enough by watching me slaughter Jawas already. And the Quarren is like, still, it's pretty cool. So they betray him and everything, and suddenly Sasha Banks' intro music hits and she comes running in with a briefcase. Sorry, wrong what if scenario. Suddenly, Bo-Katan and her crew show up and start killing just everybody. It is brutal, right? Really traumatizing for a child. Anyway, Din's all like, I've been looking for more of our kind. And Bo's like, well, you kind of did a bad job because we found you. And Din's like, yeah, okay, so about the kid. And then the three Mandos are taking off their helmets. And first off, Grogu is like freaking out because he didn't realize that Mando has a face under the helmet. He thought he was some kind of robot or something. And Din is like, where did you get that armor? So Bo says, my grandma. And so Din is like, you don't cover your face. You're not Mandalorians. And Bo's like, dang straight, I'm not a Mandalorian. I'm a Womandalorian. And Axe Woves is like, it's spelled Womyn. And Bo looks at him all perturbed and is like, I don't need you to mansplain it. And he's like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. And Bo cuts him off and is like, just shut up. And he's like, okay. So Sasha is like, he's one of them. And Din is like, one of what? So Bo says, I'm Bo-Katan of Clan Kreese. I was born on Mandalore and fought in the Purge. I'm the last of my line, a social justice warrior. And you are a bigoted, hateful sexist. And Din is like, what? I mean, you took your helmets off. I wasn't implying anything about you being a woman. And Bo cuts him off and is like, so you think women need to cover their faces? That they need to hide themselves behind armor? And Din's like, yeah, this is the way. And she starts screaming, hate, 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 bigot, you're just a stupid incel. And Din looks over at Casca and says, is she crazy or something? And her eyes just go wide. Thinking about the floodgates which Din has just opened, she takes a step back and just watches. And Bo is like, crazy? Crazy? The only thing that is crazy is that men like you think that you can dominate women. You are a horrible little man, and it is obvious that no one will ever love you. So Din raises his hand and begins to speak, and Bo's like, oh no, you don't. I'm not finished yet. I am a strong and independent woman, and I don't need any kind of man to help me out. And Din is like, I think I'm just gonna go. And Bo's like, no, you don't walk away from me. I'm a Womandalorian and I deserve to be heard. I'm the true leader of Mandalore, and when I come to power, I'm going to rename it Womandalore. And Din's like, yeah, I'm just looking for a Jedi to give this child to. And Bo's like, a Jedi? A Jedi? Well, you better believe the Force is female, you overgrown testosterone factory. And Din's like, right, are all the women on Mandalore like you? At which Casca kind of chuckles. Axe gasps and his mouth falls open. And Bo looks at Din with rage of a white hot star and says, what is that supposed to mean? And Din's like, nothing, I just, might consider avoiding there. And now Casca's mouth has opened to a look of giddy shock, seeing how Bo is being put in her place by this hapless cultist. And Axe is like dreading what is going to come from this, because he knows he is going to have to receive the fallout from this conflict. So Bo says through gritted teeth, why would you avoid it? And Din is like, well, you seem to be a deeply unpleasant person, and if I had to choose between marrying a Mandalorian like you or going single for the rest of my life, I would rather just be single. And Bo goes off. She's like, well, you are going to be single. You are the worst person I have ever met. I should have just let these Quarren kill you, you stupid, So she starts to stutter and grabs her throat, and she is looking around like she doesn't know what is happening. Then she looks down at Grogu, who has his hand outstretched, and at that point Casca starts verbally laughing. That's enough, Din says to Grogu, who releases her. Bo's throat gets released, and she just coughs for a few seconds, and Din says, "I'm gonna go." At which point, he turns around and shoots off on his jetpack, wishing to never have the displeasure of meeting someone like that again. So that is my take on what if Bo-Katan was a feminist. Full disclosure, I wrote this before Season 3 of Mandalorian came out. I have liked the character of Bo-Katan. My favorite female character is actually Mako from SWTOR. However, I love Jaina Solo, Mirta Gev, EU version of Leia, Bastila Shan. There's a lot of great female characters. Bo-Katan, I think, is a good character, but I also think that this was kind of an easy video to make that might get some people to chuckle. If you want to support the channel, check the links in the description below. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all of that garbage.